podcast. Well, you better tune in. You can see the picture. All you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave. There's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes. He a fan for life, and he said court size. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. I cross you over like when they had AI. I still a ball. I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can back. I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers. You should know that it's game time.
Alfonso, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Sleeve Sixers. Let's get it. We got Jenny from the block, BG, 215 the sports guy, myself, Sixers fan for life. Sixers versus the Raptors.
Let go. Part two. Another opportunity, another day.
Still no Joel Embiid. Still no Paul George. What's up, y'all?
Before you,
what we talking about?
BG,
don't sue me, BG. Don't sue me, BG. What BG, we talking about?
Unmute yourself, BG. We can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. But surprisingly, this team is more injured than us. They missing Emmanuel quickly, RJ Barrett, Kelly Olynyk, Bruce Brown, and Jacoby Walters all tonight. So we're healthier than a team that we're facing. This is weird. And I got a weird starting lineup for y'all because it's not the same starting lineup.
Not surprised.
As last game. And it's weird. The weird thing about the starting lineup, I don't know if anybody checked out East Sleep Sixers live on Instagram today, but this was one of BG's things that he said. I said, I don't know if I like Kyle being our backup point guard. I don't want him to be a starting point guard, but I think he's better starting than off the bench. Like, because I don't know what he brings as his backup. So, with that being said, we got Kyle Lowry, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Caleb Martin, and Andre Drummond starting tonight. What y'all think about that starting lineup?
Before we start on that, I want to answer this question to RJ real quick. Number one, RJ is cool. You missed the first one. We know we know you're a real one. You're gonna be here. So you welcome back to East Sleep Sixers. As far as your question, I'm gonna say, listen, man. This coach did this with that guy that had the shot that bounced in like 100 times. He did that with him, and I doubt that people were crucifying that move or that decision. I just feel like we already tried. Our other coaches in here tried to low manage Embiid, right? They did it. Remember, back then he wasn't playing back-to-backs neither. And then all of a sudden he played back-to-backs, and now he can't go back to doing it the other way. Like, we already know he injury prone. Everybody's talking so much crap about it. You know what I'm saying? All over the city, everywhere. That's all you hear.
Engineering.
Even when you eat your ear hustling on other people's conversations, the people you don't even know in the streets. That's all they talking about is the back-to-backs and all that craziness. But all I'm saying is it's worth a shot. Let's see what happens. Try to keep the big guy healthy as long as possible. And that's my opinion.
Most definitely. Thanks for your opinion, Jose. And I know a lot of people throughout Philadelphia and the NBA, that's been a hot topic. Joel Embiid and how many games he will play, and the NBA is investigating if it's being done properly. It's a mess. But here in Sixers land, we got games to win. We got to go on the next game. All the drama and the negativity, I'm not about that. And I don't like me seeing it out there. I actually seen someone say trade Joel. So, go ahead, Jen.
I'm going to go back to the question about the lineup. What do we think about this lineup? And I'm going to say I like it. I like this lineup. I like Caleb Martin being in the starting 5. But more than that, Maxey needs a playmaker, man. Maxey is not a point guard. So I think having Kyle out there with him is going to be good because Kyle is a playmaker.
I mean,
go ahead.
It's great. You know, I agree with you for a lot of the same reasons. He's a playmaker. He's the best point guard, legit point guard we have on the team. But same time, you're throwing out 6-foot guys out there. Same thing I said last year. You might get away with it this game playing against this team, but I don't like that lineup. I don't like the fact that you can't have Gordon in and have Maxey at the point and bring Kyle whenever the run point on dead time.
I think we just got to come to the guys. We just got to stop pretending that Maxey is a point guard.
Oh, he's not.
Either he improves his playmaking ability, which he hasn't. I mean, he's like running like a freight train to the hoop. He's not thinking about passing the ball. He's got 4 defenders collapsing on him. He's thrown up a circus shot that he's missing. He's not a point guard. He needs somebody who can make the plays.
I gotta agree with Jen. Everything she says on point. But I'm also agreeing with what BG said earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like what is Kyle Lowry really gonna get you off the bench? You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't know why people be pressed about bench and starters, because the starter is just the guy in the picture when they announce the starting 5. That's it. All right, because I've seen these bench players log way more minutes than the starters. I've seen it. I don't know if you guys pay attention to minutes, but I mean, if y'all not seeing it, then I can't assume that y'all that gullible and naive.
Yeah, and also it's not about who starts the game, who finishes it, and also we're on the second game of the season with a brand new roster. So I think Nurse don't know, just like we don't know. He's trying to figure things out. Who works with who will give us the best start, who will give us the best finish. We'll see.
No, what do you think, CJ?
And you know the sad part about that is he's gonna figure this out, and then Paul George is gonna come back, and we're gonna have to figure it out again.
Yep, and it's
gonna
be like that all season.
And then Embiid's gonna come back, and Nick Nurse is gonna have to figure it out again, and then Embiid's gonna go down,
and then you got to figure it out again.
This is the stressful part about being a Sixers fan, is understanding the fact that key players are gonna miss key minutes, and the coaching is going to be the biggest reason we win or lose, because the coaches have a different set of cards every game. Every game they look at their hand and shit, I got 2 in the possible. Shit, I might got. Can we get bored? And I think that's the hardest part right now is Nick Nurse figuring out, how do I even keep this team's cohesion together when every week, every day we could possibly have a different lineup, man. So my eyes is wide open on Nick.
What I would like to see is Kyle. If Kyle's getting the start at the point guard position, I want to see Reggie Jackson. I want to see some Reggie Jackson coming off the bench.
So you want him to be the first point guard off the bench
when
Maxey leaves out or
I
Kyle
do.
leaves out?
Have you watched him at all? I mean, that guy still got a lot in the bag.
Yeah, he does have a bag with him, but I would much rather see the first round pick come off the bench first. I think Reggie.
You got an infatuation with this guy, bro. We get
it. No. We're not going to get on that. We drafted him for a reason. He's a shot maker. He has a lot. He has a lot of bag. He has a nice bag with him and whatnot. Reggie Jackson is who he is. He's a defensive guard. He has a nice resume in the league, but there's a reason why he's a journeyman. It's a reason why he's a journeyman.
Yabusele not going to start for 2 reasons, man. Because Drummond and Caleb Martin been in the league. Unless they prove that they can't handle that task, they're not going to throw that card out there.
That's big.
That's what I'm talking about, Ant. That's what I'm talking about, Ant. Like, big. I'm looking big picture. I know I'm not supposed to look way ahead, but I'm thinking about how the Sixers seasons have gone over the years. And all of that stuff I said like 3 minutes ago, I ain't even factor in the fact that, even when they're able to play, they sitting on the sideline in practice. Like, what are we building right now?
Yeah.
If the foundation is made out of Play-Doh. It's just weird, man. It's weird. Again, BG's not being negative. BG's going to ride this wave until it's over.
I like you talking yourself up.
More realistic. I'm being
all
more
right,
realistic.
Well, it's game 2. We're going to be realistic about game 2. BG, what are your keys to winning?
I'm about to say, yeah.
Mama's in the house. Mama is in the house. Go ahead.
I heard them keys.
I think I think tonight's keys is going to be. I'm gonna stick with what we did well last game, even though it was in the loss. Man, I want us to rebound well. This is the undermanned team. I won't call them an undersized team, but they're an undermanned team because of injuries. So we got a lot of bodies we could put on the floor. They have less bodies to put on the floor, less experience to put on the floor. So hopefully we go out there and win all those 50-50 balls and control the glass. So I'm gonna go with 50-50 balls and controlling the glass.
I'm looking for communication. Last game we got killed off the pick and roll, 3 after 3 after 3. There was no communication or help. You gotta defend the 3-point line in this new NBA. A lot of guys could shoot. I want to see that tonight. Perimeter defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, man. See, y'all stealing all my joints, man, because rebounding was beautiful last game. Our perimeter defense last game sucked. I was gonna choose that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I went before you.
So I'm gonna go with a throwback, man, and y'all all know what that is. Take care of the basketball.
Yep.
Take care of the basketball. And all those sloppy passes and turnovers and all that craziness. Take care of the basketball.
But you know what? Not to piggyback off of that, the Kyle Lowry move, right? I think Nick said last game, you know what? Maxey was trying to go off, but he was in his head at the same time of what he should be as a point guard. So you know what? Let me take him off the leash. Let me put him at the 2. That way he's not thinking about setting up people at all. You are who you are. Go score. Go make it happen. And if they double or triple you up, pass out. That's how you'll be able to play make. But I don't like that Kyle. I love Kyle. We grew up in the same area. 60 for Susquehanna. We bought, but he's on my team now. I don't like the size differential. You know, I don't like the 2 guards at the same height.
Real quick, Carl, because you're old enough to know this answer. I'm pretty sure that, I mean, you weren't as deep of a Sixers fan back then to be as in-depth with the roster, but you knew basketball enough. And I'm pretty sure that Sixers fans all over were nervous when they said, yo, this kid is good, but he's not a point guard. AI is not a point guard.
Absolutely.
We might be starting a smaller point guard. We might be starting a guy who's smaller, 6'2", I think Eric Snow was 6'2" or 6'3".
But he was
with
Eric
him.
Snow, 6'4".
And Kyle is Kyle Lowry. What does Eric Snow accomplish that Kyle has?
Wait
a minute. I'm confused. Did I miss something? Did I miss something in Eric's career? It's the same situation.
It's a great point.
We can maximize Maxey by not making him play out of his position. And we maximize AI by putting him at the off-guard spot.
Listen, it's an absolute great point. But my personal opinion, I feel that Eric Snow was a top-tier man-on defender. He could defend the point guard or the shooting guard and lock up. Kyle can't do that at this stage of his career.
Wait a minute.
Could.
I must have missed something back in the day. Who did Eric Snow lock up?
I don't know what.
Hold up. We're not. No. But we're not.
I'm about to say that. Hold on, because we going way off topic.
Go ahead,
and Jenna didn't even say her keys.
I ain't young like that, bro.
I tell you what, getting a word in edgewise today. No, but Mikey's this time the same as it was last time, and it's Tyrese Maxey. He needs to stop doing so much. Just like Anson says, pass that ball when you're driving and you got 4 defenders collapsing on you. Pass it. Don't try to be the hero. Don't play. He's got to get his teammates involved more. He had 3 assists. Just needs to make better decisions. Maxey, we love you. We know you are going to be the future of this franchise, but you've got to slow it down and make some better decisions, my friend.
That is true, and I wanted to say something about that. But I knew that Jen didn't say her keys, and Carl he went from 0 to 100 about Eric Snow. So because I threw the Ed Sims post comment up there. But I don't think see the thing is with Embiid, and I don't want to speculate. I mean, Maxey is that since Embiid ain't there. I mean, if you take Maxey out the equation and you put him the pass, I mean, can you really count on the rest of the guys to put up them points? I mean, the only way to know is to try it, right? That's true. You won't know unless you give it a shot. But I mean, at that point, I feel like Maxey feels like the team is on his shoulders, and he's probably just trying to help the team win.
Trying to do a little bit too much.
And he's probably trying to do a little too much. I agree with that point right there. But if Maxey ain't putting up those numbers, then we getting slaughtered.
Most definitely.
I don't think Maxey being at the point guard moves those numbers. Maxey's still gonna be Maxey. It's just the point of he needs a table.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying him as far as him
good.
being a point guard. I'm just saying the fact that I was just elaborating on what Sim said. Pass the ball instead of like going full throttle. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way Maxey does it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with as long as he's making it. But you know what I'm saying? If I look at his makes and attempts and all that, and it's really bad, and then all right, then we're gonna have a conversation. For the most part, right now.
Well, it was bad last game.
I think
his attempts was bad last game.
I think Maxey is one of the players. In the
but again,
NBA.
that's what I'm saying. You're right. It was. You don't have Embiid. You don't got Paul George. So we're gonna rely on Oubre and the rest of the cast.
Hey, why not?
Against
Oubre had
Milwaukee?
Oubre had a great game. Caleb Martin had a great game. Whoa.
I think he's
BG just got real mad. What's going on?
I think he's one of the players. I think he's one of the players that's truly honest in the NBA. And Maxey came out and said they asked him about it. You know, basically, he was trying too hard. Basically, was trying to do too much. He knows, like we know, that he gets fouled like 15 times a game. He said he wanted to force the whistle. The refs wasn't trying to hear that.
You talking about the same whistle he ain't gonna get?
Exactly. He was trying to force it. I get him. Game 1. Let's see if this shit change. You know, let's see if they'll give me a whistle this year. No, they not. So you gotta adjust.
All right, well, that was only game 1.
Hold up. I want to know what BG was all pissed about. Hold on.
The same thing that you was just pissed off about. You just said, do I expect Oubre and them to do that again? Yes. When people is injured, we supposed to just fold. We just supposed to accept defeat. Oh, and Paul George out, Maxey missed a shot. Let's just give up. These guys is making millions of dollars. I'm sick of looking at these dudes and saying, well, they're bench players. They're not used to. Yes, I expect Oubre to step up when Paul George is gone. Yes, I expect Drummond to step up when Embiid is gone. That's what they get paid for, to step up when players is out.
Bottom line.
Are you kidding me?
You're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, bro. You're right. And
you're looking at the wrong screen.
But is that facts? Or can we just say, okay, Maxey, play Jason Kidd for tonight, and we gonna win? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Change his game. I just want them to all be better when they need to be better. Don't change the game.
That's the key word. That's the key word. All. That's the key word, bro.
Here's my thing, and we could go to our next segment because we rose short to that soon as. A great coach has pieces. He puts them in position to succeed. I think Nurse has enough pieces here to be successful, whether Joel Embiid is in or out. Not every game, but there's enough here to win games. They just got to put things in place. Might take a little time. With that said,
angry, by the way, guys.
You're steaming. I see the steam coming out of your head.
I told you guys I'm not.
My man took his hat off. We saw the bad hairline.
The headphones through against the wall.
Came off. The bad hairline came out.
But I'm not letting the Sixers upset me this year, guys. I promise.
Game 2.
You're not convincing me. You're not convincing me, BG.
Yo,
at all.
Listen. If you come back to Philly, I can introduce you to the barbers that spray the hairlines on.
Now, for BG's Over and Under.
You know what my daughter was?
I got you, bro. I got you.
You're so cringy.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, so we got let down last game, but we got let down, and it didn't upset me. Andre Drummond did his thing on the board against a much bigger team, dealing with Brook Lopez, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bobby Portis all game. Still managed to pull out a nice number of rebounds, but you know what? It wasn't as many as we wanted. So I'm throwing that number out there again. We're going 13.5 for you, Andre Drummond. 13.5 rebounds for Andre Drummond tonight. Ooh, they nervous because he didn't get it last.
Fool me once.
I take the over.
Fool me once.
I looked at that big man.
He's got to prove it to me. I'm going under.
Yeah,
this ain't the Bucks though, Jen. This ain't the Bucks.
No, let her pick her pick. We in a race. Let her pick her pick.
We're in a race.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to be on the whole vibe of how I used to treat Toby. You got to prove it to me. But I mean, if my, if he's saying that team is worse off than ours, who knows, man? Them young guys that's on the bench and just finally getting a little 5 minutes of fame might be trying to play for their life. So who knows? But I'm still gonna pick the over.
Phil saying a dub tonight.
I'm saying over to it's hard for me to go against a rebound over under with Andre Drummond because I feel like he's capable of 25. But I mean, depending on how many minutes he plays, he could have 4. But I think it's more likely that he has 25. So I'm gonna go with the over. I need y'all to pay attention to this one clearly. Hear all the words coming out of my mouth. It's a dual over under. One player, 2 stats combined. Kelly Oubre, 25 and a half points and rebounds combined.
Combined, this is easy. I'm gonna go over.
I'm gonna take the over. I think he had a bad performance in his eyes last game, and I think he'll be hungry. Nah, he played
out 42 points.
Yeah, he's the highest scoring shooter behind Maxey.
Listen, he played all right in his eyes, but I've seen him play much better with the time that he had out there. So I think we'll see a hungry Oubre out there early. Over.
I'm weirdly going under. I'm taking under. I got a feeling he's not going to have the outstanding game. I think he's going to be solid. I think he's going to be great defensively. I think he's going to hover right around like 14 points.
This man going to get that number you talking about 1. Mark my words, and we're going to talk about it later.
Say less. Say less. Y'all heard that. Combined 26.
Wait, I didn't go yet.
I know.
Wait, what'd you say, Jose?
He going to get that number by 1. He going to have 13, maybe 13. He might have 16-10, but it's going to work out.
If Oubre had 13 and 13, we might found our starting power forward.
I mean, he got it in to grab boards. It's just a matter of team rebounding.
How many did he get that last time? Like 4?
I can put it. I got the box. I actually have the box score right here. Kelly Oubre had, that's Milwaukee. Kelly Oubre had 2.
Yeah.
He had 2.
But he had 21 points, right?
He had 21 points.
Yep.
I think he could do it with.
So that's 23 points. And then you saying this team is injured. He might get a few more boards. I say 26
and a few more points.
It's real reachable, bro. I'll go over.
Yeah, I think he can get that in points. Maybe throw a couple rebounds in there for good measure. But yeah, I'll go with the over for Kelly.
All right. I'm gonna weirdly take the under on that one. Next up, everybody's favorite person to not talk about, everybody's favorite person to not be in our starting lineup, everybody's favorite person they don't know if he's our starting point guard or our backup point guard, Kyle Lowry. We got another dual one for you, though. Jenny, get your pen ready. Get your pen ready. We going Kyle Lowry, 17 and a half combined points and assists.
I'll take the over. The ball could run an offense. I like him with a dime and assist tonight.
He's starting, you said, right?
He is starting.
Yeah. Passing to Maxey.
Say this number one more time.
17 and a half points and assists combined.
So he can have 7 and 10.
What's all this combined stuff today?
Come on, man. I'm trying to get us a damn deal with Prize Picks. I'm trying to let them look. I'm influencing people to go to y'all app.
I'm gonna take the under because I don't feel like Maxey's just gonna be giving that ball back to him. Once that ball touch Maxey's hands, bro, it's over. It's wraps.
But remember, if it comes from Kyle to Maxey, that counts in that category because it's points and assists combined. So if he's getting assists, that number 2.
I mean, that's true. I'm still gonna take the under though.
I'm taking
the under.
I'm with y'all with the under. I think he could definitely get the assists. I'm not sure he can get the points.
That's why that number's tricky because I'm like, I can see Kyle having 10 assists, but I can also see him having like 3 points.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna be mad that he only had 13 combined. So that's it. That's all I got for y'all for over unders. I wanted to make it a little different today. I wanted to make it a little different. They give y'all some combined was not make y'all have to think. You know, Carl don't usually be thinking.
No, BG don't be thinking either. Eric Snow not a defensive player, but we're gonna go bold. We're gonna go bold with our last 5 minutes. I'm not gonna put the bold that I want to put because I really want him to get it, and I feel like I gave him back love. I think Kelly Oubre has 36 points tonight.
Right.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go with what I went last time because it was very close, surprisingly. 7 players in double digits. Last game, there were 6. They were close. We're going to get that 7 tonight and a W.
I like it. I like it because those are the type of bowls that we need when Embiid and Paul George not here. We need everybody to have a solid game. We don't need everybody to be superstars. We need everybody to have a solid game. So I like that. I like that over under anytime Embiid's not in. Anytime Embiid's not in, I want that to happen. Not over under. Bold prediction anytime. I'll go next, so you could go last, Jose. I'm gonna go with a weird one. KJ Martin off the bench with a double-double.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get yours, young fella.
What was yours, Carl? I heard everybody else's but yours. What was yours?
I believe I said 36 points for Kelly Oubre. 36
points.
Yeah,
that's kind of impossible to get 36 points, Mr. Oubre, when Maxey gonna drop a 40 bomb.
Ooh, say less. I mean, they can have both. It could be a
no. I don't think so. How? Go figure. Ain't no basketballs out there.
What Carl said 50. Carl said 50 last game, right?
I said 50 last game.
So Maxey, you've been entrusted to score 90 points in the first game. That's how much East Leaf Sixers trust you.
That's how much we believe.
You've been asked to score 90 points in the first 2 games.
I feel like he gonna drop bombs today.
I mean, he's another one like Oubre. I know he's feeling some type of way. He's competitive about the performance he had last game. So he gonna come out hungry too. Who knows what's gonna happen this game? You gotta watch.
Better be a win. That's all I want to say. I want to hear the daggone song today.
And this is one of the ones we should win, Jen. It's not.
Yes,
it's not like
we're favored to
Don't
win.
get me wrong. I wanted to beat Milwaukee, but let's be realistic about it. We had to be underdogs in that game, and because of the way Dame was shooting, it was kind of hard to overcome that. So losing that game didn't really hurt. Even post game, Jen. I don't know if you watched it. We weren't down.
No.
Yeah,
it was hard to expect a win opening night without 2 big players.
And Dame,
but this is a team we should beat. Like so damn it, if we don't beat them, I'm gonna be mad at post game. We should win this game.
We don't beat them. I will be going to the bar after work, and I don't even drink instead of home.
Close the show out because
I'm about to say, bro, when do you drink?
Exactly.
I'm about to call Aunt Sims after this show is over because if you wasn't on the last episode, I told RJ Drummond, you shoot another 3 on this team. We're gonna
have problems.
RJ Drummond, don't look at the comment now and say, "Oh, East Leaf Six is giving me the go ahead to shoot." No, that's Ant. BG is still standing by his word where you say, "Don't shoot no more damn 3. Don't do it. Don't do it."
He said, "Wet by." Say less. Say less, Ant. Jose, do what you didn't do last show, please, bro. Please.
Last show.
I had enough of you, Pop. I had enough of you for one. I had enough of him. I had enough of him.
Yes.
He can't do nothing about it. He can't even come back in here until I bring him back.
Anybody off or anything?
He can't even do nothing until I bring him back. See that? You stuck. Look at that. He's stuck in limbo. Purgatory. No, I'm bringing him back. I'm bringing him back. Hey. It's the morning show, bro.
Oh, it's daytime. It's daytime.
Yeah, it's still daytime, bro. The kiddies is out.
Sorry, children.
Hey, listen. All of you guys who came back, y'all wasn't here the first game, and y'all here now. Loyal East Leaf Sixers, commenters, and all that. Supporters, we appreciate you. We're trying to get the YouTube up. So if y'all on Facebook and y'all love Facebook, that's cool. Create a Facebook, John, real quick. It's free.
YouTube.
And just subscribe. YouTube. That's free.
YouTube.
Create a YouTube account. That's free. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to build the YouTube up. So with that being said, look at the icons up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm real cold. Here you go. Sit back. That's how cold I am.
Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers. Y no te olvides a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo that Carl wasn't paying attention to that. So let's get it.
Damn it, I can't hit the weight button. Put it up. Somebody do it.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Let's go Sixers. We be back here post game. Don't forget to come back. Yes, sir.
Let's go Sixers.